Oh shit, it's raining. It's about to be a postpone like shit. It's gonna be a rain out. That's crazy. Max dropped down to an 89 while AJ was rising. And Max having a hell of a year. I see the lineup. The dogs out there though, and we rested, had the day off. We're ready to go.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Yeah. As you can see, it's raining. I'm sure they about to postpone this. It's some bullshit. We got our ace on the hill. They got theirs, man.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first down.
Good job, Howie.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average,
Big
Matty?
game.
In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
I got you, Rello. Wait till when things get up. Down rain this thing up.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs.
Look, coming down in buckets. Why are we even out here?
The forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
What are we even doing out here, man?
Thames is there. 2 down.
Sorry, y'all. They about to postpone this joint, man. They ain't about to.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 1-1 the count
He's a
now.
bad pitcher. Nice guy.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Gomes is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound.
Syndergaard, you
What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. Yeah. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup.
Howie,
Dan, who stands out?
MVP things. Tyler Naquin, blockbuster trade.
He's hitting under 250
Starling,
for the season. You
the
think about it, that's
Castro,
basically 1 for 4 every game
Ryan
with some
Zimmerman.
overs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. No hits in 18 at-bats.
He's never got a hit off of him.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
What are you doing? That's why you're
and indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So striding in, Juan Soto, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Cracked off the bat right to his glove.
Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Okay.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Ah. Shit.
Well hit. Deep down the
Get
right
out, get out.
field
Go,
line.
go, 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 go. Come on, Max.
And it's
that
a
shit,
foul
Go
ball.
ahead, Max. Come on. See that, babe? Max almost cost us one. They loafing.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2.
Got him.
And a big cut of the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound.
One a minute.
Kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Heat up now, Max.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Pops straight up. Scherzer is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0. Oh, that's off the plate.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Come on, Max.
Mets go down 1, 2,
down
3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Uh-oh. Here come them dogs. MVP.
I'll get it for y'all.
MVP.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Eric Thames.
Y'all see it, 37 home runs, 94 RBIs, career high, MVP, leading the league right now.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Anything over the plate, tell the lady in 6B, row 419 to get it. Oh, this chill. Oh my, I can't focus now because
this pitch is popped up.
I'm fucking
Davis over to his left.
This nigga Noah got me rattled. Noah got me rattled.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if
Tyler
Naquin,
blockbuster deal.
Plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So here's Tyler Naquin. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average at 284 to begin play. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Get on the base. There you go, Naquin.
Their first base hit of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That would
keep it going.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go take another base, take another base, take another base, dog.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes.
Here comes the vet.
And that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He grounds it sharply.
Nobody move, nobody move, nobody move, nobody move.
Grabs it
get the fuck out of here.
First takes care of Zimmerman for the second out
I think the pitcher, I think Max is up now. Oh, Gomes. Whew. Still got Gomes. All right, cool.
Coming to the plate now,
all right, Gomes. Take it
Gomes.
easy.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Nats leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score.
Oh, man, that is
Here's
crazy.
the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
He fanned them all.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Nick Wood's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Man, you're getting a lot of contact, man.
So with 1 out for him here, this obviously a big game as you check out the standings on your screen, and you can see their lead is just 1 game entering play here today. Here's Jake Marisnick. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let's go to the break.
Committed and grinding out a nice knock.
So now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard. And they'll try and
come on, turn him two, turn him two. Come on, Max. Get that shit.
He is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Damn, man.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up.
He about to work.
And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly.
I thought I was on Max. That was close. All right, Max, calm down. 3 strikes here. That's 3 strikes
now
this guy here.
J.D. Davis, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
I know. What we was working at. Okay, let's work downhill then.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Come on, Max. 1 more. Get out of here. He wanted that. I know where he wanted that.
0-2. Here it is. Slow roller out to short. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning.
Tightrope, I tell you.
Left for the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
He pissed.
Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Max Scherzer. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
No.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That was close. Yeah, I almost swung at that shit.
Pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Good on the ground to third. And there's one down now. Here now is Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, that was it. Fuck, that was it.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
What? They don't even challenge that.
Digging in now, Howie Kendrick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cespedes. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen.
Come on, Juan. Get one out of here now.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Soto is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Kendrick at second with 2 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Rush the mound.
This guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But
he won't make it out of here. He try that shit again, man. He just hit me with the joint, babe.
And points the hitter.
That's crazy. It's raining and everything. Now get angry, Thames. He just hit that guy. Come on.
Lefty power threat, Eric Thames. From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair.
Just can't get it done.
New inning set to get underway. And
rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Are you gonna do the crab thing, meat with it, or anything with it, or what we doing with it?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
A pause and the 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Soto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set, the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Mets leave him loaded. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
It's out 1-1.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Come on, Trey.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Might have been looking looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Now back, second baseman, Howie.
Here we go, guys. Oh, Howie. Perfect time to get a hit off on him.
To the plate now, Howie Kendrick. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here now is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled off. With runners in scoring position this season, Soto is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
I was right over here. Oh, did we look and see if we got some ice cream over in the freezer?
Pause. And the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
You only have to do that shit. You could probably maybe do something else like just nothing.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 6.
Get my barbecue sauce though, because I want to make me a different sauce though. Get the barbecue sauce though. I went with the barbecue sauce and I can use it for more just stuff.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, you can get the rolls.
This is pulled into right. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Max out. I'm so used to letting Max.
Now to the plate, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, check to see the ice cream. The ice cream.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Thames is there. 2 down.
Keep working. It's Max. Max out there battling, man.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's 1.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Eric Thames.
The right fielder,
Here's the first pitch to him.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone.
There you go, Starlin.
On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the
Dang.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro, giving him an even 150. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jake Marisnick. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Put that up. I can't use that as a toy. Come on, put that up.
Pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really
all right, take that here. Let me see that.
as well tonight.
Let me see that.
Give
it to me.
And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good match.
I just told y'all this. I mean, this is like not a toy. This is what we are using this for.
Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Robinson Cano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Robinson.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0 comes into play here at 273. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kendrick has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score. Paul Sewell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The next 3-2. This pitch is popped up. Davis has a play. 1 out. As Drupal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Drupal Cabrera.
Way late on the fastball for strike one. 261 the average coming into action here. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. He pulls this one into right, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Ryan Harper is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 33, Ron.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hit to third. Castro's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he pops it up, back behind second base. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's 1 away. Dylan Betances. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the third baseman, Starlin Castro. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Tried to hold up there, appealed out at first.
No, I mean, you can get a marinade or you can get the little rub thing again like you got the last time, the little season pack. Yeah.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ryan Zimmerman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Betances sets. Here it is. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And that's not close. Off the plate, high, ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he helps him out there. It's 3-1. Betances has over 40 innings on his line so far. With an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Seared down the first baseline. The next 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do and still confidence.
I think it's the blue bottle with the, like the pinkish bottle one.
Ready once again, Jan
like
Gomes.
the pink bottle one.
He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the finals.
Oh, Max, he played all right. The bats didn't come to play. Oh no, I think we got Sanchez coming on next.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, Paul Sewald grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, leading the Mets past the Nationals 2-1. The A's amassed 14 hits in the game as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 8-7.
The Chicago Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami
5-2.
The Buccos